Okay, this episode of DanMachi, I am pretty frustrated. Now, I'm not like over the moon, pissed off or anything. I'm just a little disappointed in the episode. And not a whole freaking lot happened this episode. I was glad to see our girl Mari again, one of the mermaid Zenos. I thought that, that was cool. But where my frustration lies, and I know for a fact I cannot be alone on this, so please let me know in the comments if you felt this way as well. If you are a source reader, then you more than likely, depending on where you stopped reading, more than likely you know what's to come. So maybe episodes like this don't affect you too much. Maybe they do still. But if you're an anime only like me, right, I was pretty frustrated with this episode because last week we got, the Cassandra episode. We got this whole entire buildup of, Belle and the party separating, right? Cassandra kind of won that game. Belle told me, hey, look over this wolf dude. I'm going to go search for RYU. Then we pick up this episode. He's on floor 27, being a badass, doing all kinds of cool stuff for the most part, right? But the episode didn't really pick up or, anything meaningful to me. This is just to me, if you feel differently, that's completely okay. But to me, nothing meaningful happened till about halfway in the episode where, you had Aisha kind of like call out this wolf dude. She's like, yo, let's just take him to a cave. And she was either going to beat him up or F him to get information. Regardless, she was going to do some Amazonian type stuff on him to get info. Nothing really, I don't feel like the anime episode really progressed until kind of like after that fact. And where my frustrations really lie and my grievances lie, and let me make this very clear too, is I love this season. I think it's good. I think it's way better than last season. In my opinion, I didn't like the Zeno stuff. We can talk about that on another video. I think this season's really, really good so far. That's why I'm disappointed, because over the course of three episodes now, maybe 4. No, I think 3 is the right number. This episode, the last one, and the one before it. Over 3 episodes, you have Belle preparing to find RYU, right? He wants to prepare to find Miss RYU, the 𝐜𝐴, whatever. And my first frustration is he finds her, okay? So with the help of Mari, he goes out and he finds her. My first frustration is bro's been preparing to find her forever. He already knows, because they showed us again during a flashback. He knows she done some shit. She's killed some people, right? Like she killed a familia. I'm talking about like they rolled deep. She offed the whole familia off the map. Crest gone, don't exist anymore. Like she's a little cray-cray, and it's kind of why I like her. But like she totally took this whole familia off the map to get revenge. And Belle originally was like, yeah, I get that. I understand why you would do that. Maybe if I was put in that position, yada, yada, maybe I would do that too. I don't know. He probably would. He would lose his crap. You know what I mean? He's Captain Save-A-Ho, but at the same time, he wants to protect his own. So he understood it. And, he kind of like didn't push the envelope there. So he knows. So my first grievance is, he encounters her, and she just killed this dwarf guy. I mean, they never confirm if he dead, but I mean, Belle carried his body for whatever freaking reason. Freaking moron. Regardless, he witnessed that she just murdered this dwarf dude, right? And she was like, yo, don't get in my way, blah, blah, blah. And he's basically there just dumbfounded. Okay? Frustration number 1, and another frustration. She kills people. Okay, she has killed people. That there is a chance that this dude, the dude in level 18 or whatever it was, the rest spot, that there's a chance that these dudes are evilists. And I'm talking from Belle, right? Like from Belle's perspective, he knows that he wants to trust her with all of his being. So trust her that she's killing off these evilist folks. Why are you surprised? It's like cat got his tongue kind of thing. And then he sees her, and he doesn't say anything to her. He had this whole thing of, I'm going to talk to her and see why are you doing this, and like pushing the envelope and hugging her and telling her, tell me the reason. Be straight up. Tell me the reason we're going to have to fight. Like, tell me the reason that you're doing this, and one or two things are going to happen. I'm going to back you up. I'm going to protect you, or we go fight. And like, I don't know. Like, I know Belle is a lot more confident than he was in prior seasons. I just didn't like the whole cat got your tongue stuff. Okay, so we have that. Then we skip, fast forward in the episode. He meets her again, right? So he finds this dude, or I guess Borad dude, whatever. He finds this dude, and this dude basically confirms that this elf guy who's half dead is part of 𝐒𝐵𝐿. So immediately, dude, you can connect the dots. Like, you don't got to be a scholar to connect the dots. Like, he part of 𝐒𝐵𝐿, 90% chance other dude was part of 𝐒𝐵𝐿, right? Like, these are some evil dudes, or at least they were, right? And at the end of the day, if they had a reason to kill all the people who are important to her, like, yeah, it's like, you gotta support your girl. He then goes, right? And you guys saw it. Like, he goes and he confronts her again. And she's like, yo, Belle, get out of my way. Like, I know Belle's, again, Captain Save-A-Ho. He's going to save everybody, even the bad guys, even the ones that he going to try to save, and they still going to die anyways. But, like, at that point, if you have all these dots connected for you, move out the way, dude. Move out the way. Be like, yo, we're going to talk about this. Go ahead and kill Elf Boy, but we're going to talk about this. Like, there's some stuff I need to know, So he needs to have that conversation. Okay, you're like, okay, at this point, you're like, yo, Dom. There was two things you were frustrated at. The other piece kind of has to do with number one. The second thing is, at no point did Belle say, the whole effing floor, all the people in the rest area, all the people who are at level 18 chilling, they're all after you. You got an 80 million bounty on your head. Like, some shit's gonna go down whether you wanted to or not. Like, you need to finish this and let me protect you getting to Heidi. Like, at no point did he let her know, like, hey, we got this group of people after you. She encountered them later, right? She encountered the whole group. But it's like, yo, bro, like, at least when you first saw her, tell me, like, hey, RYU, all these people are after you. Whatever you're doing, you need to put the pause. Like, just anything. Yeah, I mean... the only other thing is my girl Cassandra was like, yo, I should have told Belle the whole entire truth. I'm like, yeah, you should have done that. I thought that was, a good call out. And then Wolf Boy decides to just be very suspicious. Like, I'm personally like, I don't know why most of the characters are like this. I guess they're written like a yin and yang. You have to have balance, right? If you have evil, you have to have good. But like, Aisha was like, yo, let's go take this dude out. And I was like, yes, go take him out. If you know he gonna do something, or he's a reason, for cause of concern, and you're like, yo, this guy is probably a bad dude, go take him out. Go find out. You know what I mean? I don't know. So those are my thoughts this week. Was it a good episode? Sure. Was it a great episode? Absolutely not. I thought it was like a 6 out of 10 episode. I don't feel like a lot happened. I feel like the highlights were like seeing RYU kind of kick ass a little bit. And then a little bit of a waste of time, I feel like next episode would probably be some fire. But this episode wasn't. It was all right. It was fine. Let me know what you guys thought. All right. See you next week. Peace, peace, peace.